What's going on, guys? This is Greg with Girder Music and Girder Records. I wanted to talk with you guys today about the way I go about cleaning my vinyl records and what I actually do to preserve them. So if you're new to collecting vinyl, the first thing that you need to know and that you need to understand is these things are like delicate flowers, all right? And you have to take care of them. You have to weed your garden, right? So without any more analogies, I'm simply just going to say it's very, very important that you take care of your vinyl. So let's just talk about just a couple things, right, as far as protecting them and where. And let's just start from the beginning. Your vinyl record, whenever you get it somewhere, it's going to have a vinyl that's going to be inside, and it's most likely going to have one of these cheap paper sleeves. So the first thing I do is I replace these paper sleeves because I don't like them. I think that they have the tendency of scratching your record. So I take the record out, and since I'm actually preparing a couple records to send to my cousin, who is just now getting into vinyl, as well as his daughter, which would be my second cousin, I believe, I had to do some of these anyway, and so I figured we should just have a conversation about it. So I already went ahead and I took care of Randy Stonehill, a Kansas record, and a Keith Green record. And so the process is really very simple. I buy these packs, which I love them. All right, I buy them on Amazon. They come with these anti-static sleeves that I put the vinyl records in. So I actually replace all my paper sleeves, and I use one of these anti-static sleeves. And then it also comes with a pack of 3 millimeter, not 2 millimeter, not resealable. Some people like resealable. My friend Scott Waters, he loves resealable. I don't like sealing it, open it, sealing it, open it. I don't like that. Same people are into that. I play my records, right? I take them out all the time and play them. All right. So you're going to need these. That pack I just showed you has 50 of each in it, right? I'll put the link on Amazon. I'll put it down below, or I'll put some up on our website and you guys can buy them from us. But it's from a company called Invest in Vinyl. MoFi, Mobile Fidelity, also has a brand that I love. I think it's great. They're a little bit more expensive. But it's necessary that you keep your vinyl records out of these cheap plastic paper sleeves. You throw those things away, right? You don't need these. Use them for filler. Throw them. I don't care. And you're left with your vinyl. All right, so now what do we do to take care of the vinyl? First of all, you'll notice how I'm holding this. You'll notice I'm not touching the actual grooves where the record goes. Often you'll see me doing this, right? I hold it underneath, put it on top, grab it with my fingers, I set it on the turntable. I'm always using the edges only of the record. I'm never putting my fingers on it. So you need to clean them. 1/4 of rubbing alcohol and distilled water. That's it. Yep. I've tried everything. Trust me. Fill this bottle up. 1/4. Let me rephrase that. Not 1/4. 1/10. 1 to 10. 1 part to 10. 1 part to 8. All right. So I'd actually be like 1/8, right? Not 1/4. So of distilled water, rubbing alcohol. So the rubbing alcohol is what you put in 1/8 of, and then the rest of it, distilled water. Just a jug. So it's not very expensive, and you can get one of these clear plastic bottles. So for $8, you're going to have one of these things that'll last you forever. So I literally just spray on my record. I try not to get the center wet, right? So I just lightly, see that? See that? That's what I do, okay? I take a cloth. This is a microfiber towel. So you want to grab a microfiber towel. I fold it over, and I go around. As you can see, I go around the record, and I just rub it off. So I hold my finger down, and let's see here. So I hold my finger down here, I hold the edge of it, and I just rub around it. Right? Just around. I go with the grooves. You don't rub to the center, to the outside. You rub with the grooves. You rub that stuff in. You take your towel over. You fold it. You get it to a dry portion of your towel. And you rub it and you rub it off. Right? So I just go around in a couple circles, just like I'm doing here, which I think you can see. Right? So just a couple. We literally are just going around in circles. Just like that. That's it. Take that thing over. Flip that bad boy over. You're going to want to do the exact same thing. All right? So we're going to take this. We're going to spray it. I flipped my rag all over already to the wet portion, which you can feel. Right? Not a lot. Don't get it on the label, guys. Just rub around. Okay, so now, do you have to do this every single time? No, you do not. And I don't recommend it. But you'll notice it makes that thing absolutely beautiful. So I'm trying to show you in the light, right? See the reflection of the light? See how gorgeous that looks? It looks like it is brand new. That's it. Hold it by the edges. Take your inner sleeve. Slide it inside. Just like that. Slide it inside. Now, the record itself, if there is an insert, or if there is a paper, or if there is a poster, which there's not, I put the paper inside, I put the record on the back side, and I put my sleeve from the bottom. You'll notice I'm going to the bottom, right? And I usually lay this on the table. It's just a lot easier. So I slide this sleeve in. The outer jacket is really what it's called. And then this is really called your sleeve. So slide those in just like that. Slide it right up. And that's it, folks. That's all you have to do. Right? Now, the nice thing is, you'll notice here this thing has arrows. Right? That lets you know how the record comes out. Okay? So there's a front side. It's open on the top. Right? So I literally grab here, let the record fall out of my hands, and that's actually how I take my records out. Just like that. Slide them back in. Here's the nice thing about keeping it on the back side is that you can, when you keep these things on the back side, you can take your record in and out without damaging your outer jacket. So these were made in the 80s. These have a tendency of getting seam splits on the edges, right? Come dropping the record in and out, dropping it, taking it in and out, sliding that record in and out, right? You slide it in, you let it drop. These I'm not worried about. I can replace these. So I'll just drop that record right in there and it won't damage my cover at all. The cover is completely separate from the record. If you want, you can put the paper stuff in between here. I like keeping them all inside. It just protects them. So that's it. So I got a 3mm poly sleeve on the outside, and I've got these microfiber towels and inner sleeves and cleaner. So clean your records when you play them a lot. If you get your fingerprints on them, if they get dusty, clean them. Otherwise, just use a microfiber towel. That's all you have to do. You don't actually have to use your cleaner to clean them off. I clean mine quite frequently, but I also listen to them and play them all the time, all day long when I'm in the office, when I'm working. I'm constantly playing records. So I was just doing one. So here, let's do a Petra one here real quick. While we're doing it, there's a little sticky Post-it note on the front. Very, 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 very so carefully take that stuff off. Now this one, here, let's pull out everything that's inside. So this one has a lyric sheet. Not even a lyric sheet. I don't even know what that is. Lyrics are on this one. So I take the record out of here. Right? This thing's pretty grimy and gross with fingerprints and smudges on it. So we're going to clean this thing up nice. Take your little bottle. We're going to spray around 3 little small little pumps. Rub that thing around in a circle. Kind of, if it's filthy, go fast. Kind of rub aggressively, but circles, right? With the grooves, all right? Dry it off with the other side, or flip it inside out. Flip your rag back over to the wet side. You don't even, if your records aren't that filthy, You don't even have to spray much on them. You can a little bit if you notice little markings. So I notice little markings here, so I'm just going to spray a little bit more. Clean that thing up. Grab my anti-static sleeve, pick my record up, slide it in here, right? So then all these things, these are going to go back inside the jacket, just so they stay. Put this on the outside, grab a 3mm poly sleeve, slide it right up the bottom. So I'm literally sliding it over the bottom. Make sense? I wanted to tell you that the other reason why I slide them in the top is when you're putting them on shelves and pulling them out, this thing isn't going to go anywhere. If you were to put it in this way, in other words, if you wanted the record to come out the side, right, and so you were to put the poly sleeve this way and the opening was over here, when you go to slide that record in, it's going to, that thing's going to come right off and you're going to have to push it right in. And it's usually a mess, right? So I keep them this way, pull them out the top. That way I can slide them in and out and that thing's not going to go anywhere. That's it. That's all you do. Let me know how you guys clean records. Curious what you guys use, what you like. Some people love those wood blocks with the felt thing to get the dust off. Microfiber towels, they're cheap. I love them. It's the same thing. I use them. It's what works for me. It's my truth. So let me know what you guys think. Give me ideas on what you guys do, how you guys keep your records. This works really, really well for me, and I think it's going to work really well for you. It took me a long time to get to the place where I found the right way to clean the record and the right way to store the record that wasn't going to damage my records, wasn't going to hurt my records, and especially figuring out how to make cleaner rather than buying stuff all the time. 1/4 isopropyl rubbing alcohol, the rest distilled water. And I keep saying 1/4, but I keep meaning to say 1/8. 1/8. Okay? That's it. Let me know. Comment below. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that little bell on the bottom. That'll let you know every time I put up videos. So I'm constantly showing off vinyl records. Just so you know, this was Petra, Not of Its World. This was the Garmon Key, Communication. And then the other ones I did that I'm sending my cousin, which I think I showed you in the beginning of the video, but I'm sending him a Keith Green record. And I put that out front just because I thought that was really cool and I liked it. I'm sending him a Kansas record, a Randy Stonehill, Sky is Falling. Anyway, I think he's going to love them. And I've got to fix my Keith Green vinyl because I did exactly what I said to not do. So that's it. Comment below. Let me know how you guys clean records, and let me know if this video was helpful. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see or if you'd like me to show you. And I will do that on my channel. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for following. Thanks for supporting. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.